Welcome to Masterpiece Tarot. Here you'll find timeless messages to guide your soul's awakening. If you're here, trust. You are meant to be. You can support my channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing. These all help support my mission of creating more peace on Earth. Big thank you to my subscribers. My channel's pretty new. It's been up for less than 2 months, and I'm having tons of fun doing these readings for you all. I've decided today to start doing collective readings. Zodiac readings. So I'm going to go ahead and do a reading for the Virgo collective. Earth sign, specifically Virgo. All right, Spirit, thank you for using me as a channel to bring through these messages for the Virgo collective. So you could be a cross watcher. You could have Virgo somewhere prominently in your chart. Sun, moon, rising, or any other significant placement. All of these readings are just, basically they can apply to anybody at all. But the intention is specifically for Virgo with this one. Okay, Spirit, help us bring through these messages for Virgo. What would you like for us to know for Virgo at this time? Strength. Virgo, you're standing in some strength right now. Okay, this is a gentle strength. This can be about taming the beast within. This can refer to strength that you are exerting out into the world. We'll just have to see what the energy is about. There's an opportunity here, and yes, you are defending yourself. You are standing up for what you believe is right. You could be taking a strong stance at this time. There's an opportunity here. This Ten of Pentacles represents a challenge. This can be about resources. This can be about abundance. This can be about inheritance. There's a challenge here at this time, Virgo. And an action to take. Well, we've got our Four of Pentacles, and it's in the reverse. Okay, I do tend to like to look up reversals just to make sure I'm on the right track. Usually the Four of Pentacles is about stability. Fours in general are about security and stability, but let's just look it up here and see what I'm using a book by Stephanie Capone. I like this book a lot. It's called Guided Tarot. And the Four of Pentacles in the reverse can have to do with materialism or controlling behaviors. Materialism or controlling behaviors. Okay, there's something to do with this energy. Let's get some clarifiers here for strength, Spirit. Tell us a little bit more about strength for the Virgo collective here, please and thank you. We have the High Priestess. Whoops, I think all these cards are in the reverse, okay? The bottom of the deck is the Emperor. What else with the High Priestess? We have the Emperor. That's so strange. Okay. That was meant to pop out. Virgo, you could be this High Priestess or you could be this Emperor, and we're standing here looking at a Two of Cups. This could be you in a Two of Cups. One or the both of you could be standing in your strength at this time as you are perhaps working within the context of a love situation. The High Priestess is strongly intuitive. This is somebody who can sort of see what others cannot see. A lot of times they are tapped into sacred and hidden knowledge, like the esoteric arts, even the occult, which just means hidden. That word can have a strange connotation, but the occult just means things that are hidden. The High Priestess is tapped into that energy. The Emperor, on the other hand, is very much of the earth. This is a masculine energy in contrast to the High Priestess. This is somebody who embodies all 4 kings of the deck. He has complete mastery over all 4 energies. He's a boss, a leader. And we see here a 2 of Cups. This could be a very strong union between the 2 of you. Okay, Virgo? What's the opportunity here? Why is there a need here or an opportunity to defend? Perhaps you are defending this connection at this time. We have a Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody coming in with an offer to build something. There's a sense of a heavy burden that needs to be laid down. And we have a Queen of Cups. Alrighty. I think this is something else in your energy right now, Virgo. I see a Knight of Pentacles moving toward a Queen of Cups. This could be a younger earth sign energy moving toward a water sign feminine. But between the two is something heavy, something that needs to be laid to rest. There's a sense of needing to defend this action. I don't know who the Knight of Pentacles is, nor the Queen of Cups, but we'll have to see if we can get a little bit more information about this. Let's keep going and see if we can learn more. Why is there a challenge here with this 10 of Pentacles? Something has been built or is being built, and this poses a challenge to you at this time, Virgo, who's standing in the strength energy. We have a 4 of Swords. Gosh, you guys, I keep getting these. Oh, you know why? The cards are, they're not consistent, and I usually try to keep them consistent because I find it confusing, but let's take it as it is, okay? Because that must have happened for a reason. So we have a 4 of Swords here in the reverse. Normally this is about peace, recovery, but in this case it means that that energy is blocked and something else is being experienced here. There is a sense of restlessness. There could be a sense that somebody is avoiding some self-reflection here. Okay. I'm starting to get a feeling here that there might be a little bit of like role confusion going on here. I'm wondering if the Emperor, I know this is going to sound strange and this might not be the case, but the Emperor could be the Knight of Pentacles, okay? You know, this could be a version of you, Virgo, who is hoping to boss up. This could also be a father figure here in your energy, Virgo. You could be the Knight of Pentacles. You could be the Queen of Cups, and we already said that you could be the Emperor. I don't think the Emperor and the Knight of Pentacles are the same person, but I'm not sure who you are. What I can say is that you are standing in the strength energy. We'll just have to see what's going on here, Virgo. I think it's more likely that you are either the High Priestess in this reading or the Emperor. And the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups are somebody else. And you are in this 2 of Cups with somebody. So we've got a challenge. We've got somebody feeling restless, somebody avoiding facing themselves, their inner self at this time. This could be posing a challenge. We have a Page of Swords. This is a young person who's learning about the sword energy. So they're learning about ideas. They're learning how to read and write and manipulate their sword. That sword is an instrument of truth. And we have a Queen of Swords. So there are a lot of people here in the energy. I'm seeing a couple of queens. I'm seeing a page and a knight. I'm seeing a high priestess and an emperor. This feels like court. This feels like somebody's court. It might be the emperor's domain, and these are different individuals. I think the knight and the page might represent his or her children. I think the high priestess might be a partner. And I think these two queens may serve him in some way. We have a queen, a water sign, feminine, and an air sign, feminine. The air sign, feminine, is posing a challenge to you, Virgo. And there's an opportunity here with the Queen of Cups, with the water sign, feminine. There's materialism, and there are control issues. This is what we need to be taking action on right now, Virgo. And now we have a King of Pentacles, a Knight of Cups, and an Eight of Pentacles. Wow. So, interestingly, we do not have any counterparts out here. We've got a couple of knights and a page. I think this is a big, expansive family. I think that the action to take here, the King of Pentacles is a very grounded earth sign energy. This could be you, Virgo. With the Knight of Cups, this is making some type of a love offer. And it's perhaps with the intention to build something. And I'm not getting a strong sense that this is about love and romance. I'm getting that this is about work. This is about a family business. We have a challenge here. There might be, this represents to me, you know, like in organizations we'll get like a toxic individual sometimes who, for whatever reason, they stir up a lot of trouble and difficulty for everybody around them. And in this case, it might have to do with a Page of Swords, a younger air sign energy, or a Queen of Swords. It might have to do with this abundance here. And then we see that reflected here in the action. Somebody's being stingy, greedy. They're having control issues. They're having trouble. This is like a spanner in the wheel. This is like there's something that is blocked in this energy that might be affecting everybody involved here. Hence the reason why you're needing to be strong, Virgo. You might be part of a large family, a large organization. You might be a high priestess. You might be picking up on some of this dysfunction. You might see how complex and complicated this whole matter is. You may be close to the Emperor. You may even be in a love relationship. Alternately, you could be the Emperor. And you have a high priestess in your camp who is maybe helping you to see some of this stuff that's going on. There is a sense, Virgo, that you are needing to defend you might be needing to take some kind of an action to preserve what has been built here, because this affects a lot of people, whatever's going on here. There is this sense of abundance. There's a sense of wanting to work towards something, and that's what's in the energy. There needs to be work getting done here. This might be putting strain on the partnership, whatever's happening here. Hence the reason why there's the Strength card. You're coming out in the Strength. And in defending your position, okay, you might be facilitating some type of a laying down of this burden between, you might be helping to patch things up between a Knight of Pentacles and a Queen of Cups. There might be something here where you're patching things up in a way, helping to lay these burdens down in some way. Yeah, it seems like there's some chaos here in the energy to do with a big conglomerate of some kind. Okay, Virgo, for you, let's get a couple of oracle cards here. Let's see if there's anything additional Spirit would like to pass on at this time. Give. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up, and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. All right. Let's put this over here with the stingy, this controlling and not wanting to share. Oh, that one flipped out. Actually, these two flipped out. Pivot. Sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How could you pivot even just a little bit? Might need to pivot. Where's our pivot? I think it's over here. Okay, take a look within. There might be something you're not seeing. And compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself. Give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who always has your back. Put it over here. Let's get one last card here. Please, Spirit. Celebrate. You're being asked to celebrate a recent accomplishment, no matter how big or small. Do something special to commemorate the moment. You deserve that, and so much more. Okay, alrighty, Virgo. That's your reading. Hope it was helpful. We'll talk to you again. Bye for now.